mechanical
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, like a rattling, something like that.
So on the other match we have Jose Antonio against Joan Mateo, and I don't know if this is game 3. I'm gonna have to
Wait for clarification on that.
yes.
And is that Ingotsure in play there?
It's an Ingotsure that is in play. It's been hard cast.
But how? Isn't it 6 mana?
It's 5 mana, but I don't see the 5th source of mana.
Yeah, maybe it was off of a Black Lotus.
Maybe Jose decided to displace the Ingotsure and come into play Trigger. So it stays in play forever, but that sounds bad.
Probably a bad idea. I mean, with like that, Jose could make that attack because of Eldrazi Displacer. Like, if Joan decides to double block, he would just displace one of Joan's creatures, probably the Mentor.
Yeah.
And well, it doesn't matter actually because Jose doesn't control an artifact, so he probably would have displaced the Chewer actually.
Yeah, and in fact, it's actually really good to displace it because it's not a Yume, I don't think. So you can use it to destroy Joan's Mux.
Oh, yeah, then he probably missed an opportunity there.
Yeah. I believe it's a Yume. Can we have the Ingotsure back? Just make sure if it's a Yume or not.
I thought it was Yume, but
it's not a Yume. So yeah, he could have used that to his advantage.
Yeah, to eat the Mox.
Do we have confirmation that it is indeed 1-1? Is this game 3?
I think Joan is sitting there with more lands and a Force of Will, and does he have Swords of Plowshare? Would certainly hope so for him, because otherwise there's not much that he can do about those attacks right now. It's just gonna go down to 12. Oh, down to 3 actually. I believe those life totals haven't been fixed yet, because Joan just wrote down 3 on his life pad.
Okay, 7. No,
yeah,
still not there.
Yeah, 7 and then down to 3, I believe. There's a Mox.
Yeah, 7 down to 3. This is what I can read from his life pad.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joan's up a game.
Yeah.
So if Jose wins this, they're going to game 3.
And there is Mox from Joan, but I think the rest of his hand is just lands and a Force of Will. So I think the writing's on the wall. I think we might be going to game 3 here.
There's another Mux. But Jose can take care of these tokens with Displacer.
Yeah. And I mean, as you pointed out, he may also decide to just flicker the Ingotsure if he sees it at some point.
Yeah. But I think by now the mana is not that relevant.
Yeah, I mean,
and you're probably off better.
I mean, it's still nice to do it, right? I mean, I mean, also Ingotsure is just a larger creature. It's a 3/3, and the Mentor is a 2/2.
Yes. Decides to blink the Mentor again.
Although now he actually had an artifact in play, so now he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Okay, he does it.
Flicker number 1.
But now he gets to destroy Jose's Mux. Float a mana.
Float a mana and probably just flicker the token and attack for the win.
Yep.
I mean, he may be worried about Joan like having something so that he doesn't want to attack with everything, but I think
I mean, there's no downside, right? Unless like there's nothing that would untap anything. All right.
It's just something terrible that has to happen. I mean, like double removal spell that he for some reason chose not to fire off before.
Yeah.
So it's extremely unlikely that Joan has something.
So Jose takes this game, and for their sideboard, Joan has access. He had 3 Ingotchures. He has a Path to Exile.
Yeah.
He has a Supreme Verdict, a Balance, 1 Source of Plowshares,
Those are probably all coming in, right?
Yeah, wear and tear if he wants to, but I don't think it's that good because not Antonio. Jose doesn't have that many artifacts. He has Thorn of Amethyst, he has Mox's Chalice, and that's it. In his sideboard he has Trinisphere, which you will probably board in this matchup. Jose has a few sideboard cards he could bring in. I don't think any of them are that great. It has like Dismember.
Dismember is okay, just to kill the Mentor.
And probably board out Containment Priest. That doesn't do anything in the matchup, right?
Well, only if it's paired with Eldrazi Displacer,
Yeah.
which is probably not good enough. Because Joan... how do you pronounce his name? Where is he from? This is
I would say Joan, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Could easily be wrong.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry if we are not pronouncing your name correctly. And, yeah, I think he only has Dismember as an option to support in.
And so swap Containment Priests for Dismembers. Oh, Trinisphere. I think Trinisphere is good.
And Trinisphere, yeah.
So these 3 Priests for...
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, the rest of his main deck looks pretty good against what
yeah, it's pretty
Joan
well
bring.
built
Yeah.
against blue decks, I think.
Yeah.
And maybe, I guess, Revoker is fine. It always has, like, a Mux to target, or...
I mean, there's always going to be a live target for...
a Chase or something like that. Deck Faden. I think the Deck Faden should probably board it out, though. It's pretty bad in the matchup.
Well, he has...
Stealing a Thorn of Amethyst is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So just Moxes.
Yeah.
There's 4 Moxes, a Mana Crypt.
And Revokers.
Yeah, I guess Revoker. But again, it's not that great to steal.
Yeah.
But he has... Joan has 4 Mental Missteps, so those would probably be boarded out first over anything else. Alright, so someone's on Mulligan, and I think Joan is keeping his hand.
Isn't it Joan shuffling right now? Oh, he's shuffling Horse's deck.
Oh, that might be it. I mean, their sleeves are black, the table's black.
I don't think that he's shuffling Horse's deck. At least not like that. But I'm not sure. Yeah, you see, there's a Force of Will on the bottom.
And the handshake.
Yeah.
Before the finals. Before the final game. It's going to lead to the finals.
Also, I don't think that there has been mulligans yet. I think players are just about to draw their opening hands.
Okay. Yeah, they're cutting each other's deck. Temple, rest in peace.
There's a lot of lands, a Thorn of Amethyst, and
Thought-Knot Seer.
Thought-Knot Seer, which
has access to a turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer.
Yeah, I mean, turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer is not...
It's funny how it's not even that good in this format, right? It's not good enough.
Yeah, it's still good, but it's not like as good.
On the draw, even there's no way to. If he had like an Ancient Tomb, and you could play turn 1, it's definitely a keep. But I think now it.
What is that rest in peace for?
He plays one Snapcaster, Treasure Cruise, Dig True Time.
Oh yeah, well it still locks some of Juan's cards.
It locks. Does it locks any sideboard cards? I don't think so. So it locks 3 cards. Oh, also Joan definitely wants to board out his Pyroblasts.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was Jose who sideboarded in Rest in Peace. Like
I'm just saying.
Alright.
I just didn't. I forgot about this one.
Yeah.
But I was going through his main deck first.
And also, Jose decided to take a mulligan, and I think rightfully so, because without any acceleration outside of Eldrazi Temple, I think that draw is just a little too slow. I mean, all the other cards were just bad. And like 5 lands? Was it? No, it was 4 lands.
4 lands, swords, Thought-Knot Seer, and Rest in Peace. Thorn.
Yeah, a Thorn of Amethyst.
Yeah.
But I think with an ancient tomb he would have kept.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, because then he can cast Fawn of Amethyst into Botlancy, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
But since he only had double Eldrazi Temple,
Yeah,
was just
they
a little
can't
too
mulligan
slow.
this on the draw.
Yeah.
On the play maybe, but on the draw,
Yeah.
you could get punished
Yeah.
too easily. Alright, let's see what the 6 looks like. Mana Crypt and Chain Tomb. Thalia. Thalia Erythic Qatar. We have to precise because there's 2 in the deck.
Yeah.
And this hand is pretty insane.
Yeah, I think there's a Force of Will on Joan's side, so...
Okay.
Oh no,
Jose has
that blue
4
card, that blue card was a Time Walker. I thought it was... Oh, there's Force of Will now. There's Force of Will, I knew it.
So did he play? He played turn 1 Time Walk?
Yeah, turn 1 Time Walk just to like
Level up.
get fast mana.
Okay, and he drew Thought Nuts here.
This hand is
So
also
Jose's hand is
quite
really good.
Yeah.
If he had a cavern, that would be
Yeah.
insane.
I think Horn might not have a blue card for Force of Will. Or
Really?
is that a Jace?
Can't. It has a
Okay.
Preordain.
Alright.
Preordain and a Force
Yeah.
of Will.
Alright. So he gets a count of something. That's gonna be
Zaxxas
nice.
The 5 mana. So we can start with
Fawn of Amethyst
yeah,
into...
bait the Force of Will. I don't think he would counter that. Obviously,
Yeah.
he has already 3 mana in
But I
play.
think you still go for it. Like, I think you still go with this sequence, don't you?
Yes, I would also.
Oh, also he can't do that because he needs white mana. He can't play the Engine Tomb. He only has 4 mana. Oh, mana Crypt is 2 mana, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, so you can tap the Mana Crypt, cast the Thorn, and then go Plains. No,
that's
you're
weird.
yeah. I'm wrong. Okay, this is not a white Mox, so that
Yeah.
doesn't work.
It's
So he
Mox
only has
Ruby.
it has access to 5 mana, but not
Yeah.
without white.
Yeah,
So he has to decide. He's gonna go with Thalia first,
yeah.
which I agree with.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Quad is pretty good. Yeah, now it's Joan has to decide whether or not he wants to counter that. I think he might have to because it just buys so much time. It slows him down by so much, and it's also a decently big creature. But now he's left with almost nothing.
He has 3 cards, 2 cards. He has 2 lands,
Yeah.
and I think he also had has a do you see a Tundra?
Yeah, I think he has another land in hand, but I don't know about the final card.
Because it loses the flip.
Yeah. First I thought it was Jace, but then again I seem to be seeing Jace everywhere.
So now Jose can play both Thorn and
And the
Thought-Knocker.
Thought-Knocker, yeah. And if that last card is not an instant spell, he's just gonna eat it.
Yeah, nice sequencing from Jose. Definitely took the right line last turn.
Yeah.
Down to 15.
Down to 15, and what is that last card? Strip Mine.
Yeah, it's a strip mine. Doesn't do much, but it might do
I
something.
think it's 2 lands
Wow.
in Joan's hand, so yeah.
Joan's playing in Cavern. I didn't know that. Yeah, he's playing 1 Cavern.
Yeah, I mean, it was unlikely that he would hit anything because it was safe to assume that Joan probably has 2 lands in hand because I think he could have cast anything else that is not a land.
So, considering Joan had a land when he decided to play the Force of Will, I think if I was Joan, I don't Force of Will Thalia there. I think that the Preordain's too important with when you have no
Yeah.
gas like that.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up when he used the Force of Will already. That he's completely empty-handed now.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
I think you use the Preordain, you scry 2.
Yeah,
On the turn that he passed, basically, you just play the Preordain.
and he has very few life draws, right? Like cards like Mentor of Heroes. Sorry,
Monastery Mentor.
They're not very good without spells.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he has some goodies in there, but Wear Tear is not gonna do much for him. I mean, I guess he can kill. What do you kill? Thorn? Yeah.
Thorn just doesn't do much, though.
Yeah, I mean, he has
Thorn
so
or
much-
Mana Crypt, probably.
Yeah, he has a lot of mana to work with. I think you just go for the Mana Crypt maybe, because Mana Crypt. I mean, if you kill that, Jose at least doesn't have doesn't have a shot at drawing like casting Reality Smasher.
Yeah.
But then again, that last card in Jose's hand is
A strip mine.
a strip mine. So
All right, doesn't lose life.
I think he lost the flip. Of course, he pointed it himself. Yeah, he's down to 12.
Joan is fetching. Do we know what he drew? Wear and tear.
Yeah, it was wear and tear.
Okay, so he's gonna wear and tear now, I think,
Yeah, I think so too. To just
and kill the mana crypt.
try to slow down the game a little bit to maybe draw out of his hole right now, because he really needs something like a dig for time, treasure cruise. What else is there in his deck that would be good right now? Jace,
Gush. Jace, Gush.
yeah.
Yeah. Ancestral Recall.
Yeah.
Set that
So Brainstorm would also be pretty good. Just to
Sensei's
find
Divining
something.
Cup would be okay.
Sorry.
Sensei's Divining Cup.
Yeah.
Pure. Anything that sees him
anything
a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, any card draw. Now let's see what Jose is going to draw, because I think if he manages to deploy another threat, the game's over. But he just found a cabin, so he's probably just strip mining the Tundra.
The Tundra, yeah. To strip Joan away of Sword to Plowshare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would also be taking Tundra. He can't know that. I think he does know that that Joan is keeping another Tundra because he saw his hand earlier.
Yeah, and there's also there's basically no red card in Joan's deck except Wear and Tear, which he just played.
Well, I would still go for the Volcanic Island then, because of Ingotsure. He revealed those.
He had Ingotsure, yes,
Yeah.
but Ingotsure just doesn't do that much here.
I mean, it's still going to eat the Mox Ruby, and it's a jump blocker, and I think it's. I mean, if you know that he has another Tundra in hand, so why would?
Oh, he knows that. Okay.
Yeah, he knows that.
Okay, I didn't realize.
From last turn,
Okay.
he saw that Joan was keeping Fetch Land and Tundra, or I think it was Tundra and Cavern.
Cavern. Okay. Well, yeah. In this case, definitely
Yeah.
attack the Volcanic.
There's an attack for 4 incoming, and did he draw something? He indeed did draw Swartz Plowshare.
I had to jinx it.
Yeah.
Talked about it.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, things have really shifted here, because Jose has failed to draw another threat so far.
He has a Dismember,
Yeah,
though.
he has a Dismember, but
But if Joan draws something like
Mhm.
Gush here,
yeah, like Gosh,
Gonna
Jace,
pull
there's
ahead.
many cards, many draws for him. But Mentor, not so scary. Probably just gonna die at the end of turn.
yeah, it is dead. Has to play one
Yeah,
more
he has to
technically.
pay one more, but not important at this point.
Yeah,
It was
I
that-
think he drew it Reality Smash.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I think it was Reality Smasher.
Takes 2, down to
Yeah.
13.
Reality Smash is a big one, because with being down to 1 card, there's almost no way to deal with it,
Yeah,
and it's a very fast clock. I think Joan is down to 8, so there's 2 more draws. I think he has
That's
another
a-
Monastery Mentor.
which doesn't do much here.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
Definitely still cast it.
Yeah, and even as a jump blocker, it's not going to be enough because of the trample damage from Reality Smashing. And if
Yeah.
there's a second Smasher, it's just game over in this one.
5, down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say
Does he have something more? Definitely drew a spell, just don't know what it is.
Revoker.
What do you name? Jace, probably.
Jace. Yeah, Jace. I mean, Jace doesn't help him because you would just recast a Smasher.
Yeah.
But it might still be the only card
I think
that he
it's
has
the
to
only
name.
card that matters right now.
I mean, does he want to keep Joan off 1 mana? I don't think there's anything that he can do with that
Well,
mana anyway. Oh, he has Supreme Verdict,
Yeah.
but he can already cast that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we don't really know what he's called.
Sorry about that. For 5 mana, what is happening? Is it the Miracle Supreme Verdict? Oh, that'd be insane.
Yeah, he probably named Jace. I mean, there's just
Yeah.
nothing else that do anything.
I mean, Joan just went ahead to tap 5 mana, and it may just be a bait, but he may also have just have drawn Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
And that would be a miraculous comeback. And
I think it is.
I think it is actually Supreme Verdict.
So he should have locked down the Mux because
yeah,
that
but I
he
think
can't pay
Joan
one more.
has another land
Okay.
in hand.
But because the Jace doesn't get him out of this situation, I think you still name
Yeah.
that, hoping that he doesn't
Yeah.
have another land.
Yeah, that's just insane. If he comes back from this, that'd be unreal.
The one of Supreme Verdict in the sideboard. You also had balance, to be fair.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't work because it meant four.
I was about to say, you just keep...
It's actually really bad because you make a 1/1, then balance resolves, and it doesn't do anything.
There's Doc Faden, and I believe another Swords to Plowshare and a Force, so... Yeah, I think... I mean, Joan doesn't have red mana to cast the Doc Faden right now, but there's Volcanic Island, so...
Keeps a Force of Will.
Yeah, he kept Force and Swords to Plowshare. This just lands for Jose, so... Actually, I think Joan didn't have a 5th mana source.
Like he didn't have one?
Yeah, I think he didn't have one.
Wow, so misplay from Jose.
Yeah.
Thorn.
Wow, that's just unreal.
It's actually starting to do something now. Like the Thorn didn't do much so far.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a red source now.
Yeah, probably just play Doc Faden. It costs 5 mana, I believe.
Yeah.
So he may actually consider to not play it because now he's dead to a top decked Reality Smasher.
What's the card he has in hand?
Swords to Plowshare.
He has a swords?
Yeah, but he can't cast it right now.
Can't cast it, okay. He's probably gonna plus here.
Yeah, I mean, why would you steal the Mox Ruby? Well, there's some appeal to stealing the Mox Ruby, but
because you have more mana later.
But I think cycling through the deck is better because you just want to draw like additional draw spells, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard Force and what else?
Force, I think it was a mountain.
Force will a mountain, alright.
Or, yeah, he has a sideboard mountain.
And is there the Miracle Reality Smasher? I think it was just a Revoker.
Which is good. Well,
that's a
Thought-Knot
Seer. That takes away the
the swords.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, was it a sword or a path that you saw?
It's a path track, so.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Just so.
I mean, he brainstorms. He might have put like a sword on top, but I don't think so.
No, that brainstorm was many turns ago.
Okay.
So he drew those cards already, and oh wow, now he's once again against the ropes. Like, gotta find something for that Thought-Knot Seer. And this was just land and Divining Top. So no, I think Divining Top he had that before.